We're back. Sorry to be back. You need to learn to believe me. Put some pizza in me. Did not successfully poop, so we're still facing the countdown of hernia. But it's fine. Let me make my announcements, and we will hop into the nights. Find out how much I want to suffer. What am I talking about? I want to suffer. Suffering is, in fact, on the menu. Although I do note something with my filter I don't like. There we go. I'm gonna have I'm gonna have to have the border for this game. I want it on all sides. So that's just gonna be more comfy. You know what? I should promote here. Pope, not poke. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. Okay. So, we poked around a bit as stuff. Let us resume here. Most recent save, the Knight's Hospitaller. So, what happened last time? It's been a little bit. Hernia acted up. It happens. What happened last time? We were struggling to survive. The Pope gave us a bunch of land, and we realized we can beg people for money. And as a military order, they will give it to us for the glory of Christendom. And the Pope gave us a chunk of Anatolia, which, if we can relocate our capital off of the Isle of Rhodes over into Smyrna, I think we will be good. And it says here, it'll be done in 7 years. So what we're hoping for is that we can have 7 years go by without too much trouble. Probably build up my navy a bit more. I'm neglecting my navy. What have I got there? I've got just a... Oh, that's not even mine. That's my rival's. Well, I should build some navy. Oh, there's my navy. I've got 2 galleys and a transport. They've got a galley. We have a little bit of money. Let's build... let's say 4 more galleys. Just to give us enough fleet that we can fight a little. Keep people off our islands. Oh, we've completed our research. Yay. What do we want now? Construction speed. Love that. Relations. Love that. And then I think we're going to want the other things too. But for now, what we're really doing is we're waiting until Smyrna is integrated, and then we are trusting that we can migrate over here. What is the cultural makeup here? Yeah, it's mostly Greek. We accept Greek, so we should be able, when Smyrna's integrated, to bring everyone over. What's the religion over here too? Mostly Orthodox. That's unfortunate. But we can work on making them proper Catholics in the future. Muslim traders. In Smyrna, they're so commonplace they're already an integral part of the population. So we can choose between controlled trade, which gives us more max control in Smyrna, and less pop joins rebels for 10 years. It's going to be 7 years until we can come over. That's actually... Right now we don't... So right now, because of the control here, we basically don't get anything. We've got 27%, so we basically have no control over here. This will give us up to like 30% control. So that'll give us some benefit there. And the training settlement, prosperity and development. So long-term trading settlement is going to be better. It's going to give us prosperity and development. That's going to just improve things generally overall, but we won't see any benefit from it in the short term. And if we do the control, that will cover us with more benefits from Smyrna until we're integrated and we can move our capital off of Rhodes. This is actually a tough choice. These are both good. I think I am going to do the roleplay of we're the Catholic Knightly Order. We're going to keep the Muslims where we control them here. And get things better. Alright, the Black Death. That's... Goodness gracious, we are in the center of all the disasters. We've got the Black Death. We are involved in the Gulefs and the Ghibellines because we're hooked to the Pope. And because we're in Anatolia, we care about the rise of the Ottomans, which... Not afraid. Not terrified. Not at all. Nope. Not scary. Do I want to just start fighting wars with other people even though I'm not going to get any benefit from it? Just so I can have them eaten? Actually, here's what I want to do. Any chance whatsoever of an alliance? No. We're weak. We're too far away. They don't like us. Well, they do like us. They like us. They trust us. Why do you have a base minus 40? Are you occupied by Byzantium? No, you're occupied by Hungary. Hungary? Hungary? Royal marriages. Union of Crowns. With Poland? I would love to be friends with Hungary. You know what? I'm going to shoot someone up to Hungary. I think I'm going to shoot someone over to Byzantium. See if... It's going to slow down my begging for money cycle a little. But I think in the future I'm going to want friends who are nearby to fight the Ottomans. And then you, Ionids. What's your situation? What's your sitch? You're at war with somebody. Got enemies. You've got one ally with my rival. We don't have the diplomat. You've got 1,000 since you're at war, I'm going to guess that those are levies. So we have almost the same size military as you do, but ours is professional. Yeah, let's set up camps for the refugees. We don't actually have too much money problem. Okay, our RGOs need employees, so I'm not gonna level things up. Buildings need... Yeah. There's no sense spending money to improve the world. Oh, we have too many relations. So we're losing crown power. We're losing prestige. We have some subject loyalty issues. Oh no. I don't care. Like, these are bad, but I don't care about any of them. Like, none of them... Actually, they're not even that bad. They're not as bad as not having people throwing money at me would be. Because we check our income. Basically, all of our income is coming from people financing us. We can intervene in a rival war. Oh, do I want to? If I do... Give me information. Well, I was hoping for information, not just doing it, but okay. I guess we're going to war. Let's fight the Ionids. If I fight the Ionids, I think go straight to Bergi and siege it. Let's slow things down. I don't see any need to start fights. Who's the war leader here? The Metsanids and the Karamids. Okay, so we've joined the defensive side here. I don't know if we'll actually get anything out of this, but we'll have given a friend, and we'll have fucked with a rival. Okay, we've got that occupation. And then everything else should fall there. So we need to go to Lazkie. I'm gonna guess it's Lazkie. And then we can come on down into these other territories. Now, I would love to just take a little bit of around here. I don't think I'm gonna get anything. I think that realistically I don't expect to get anything, but it occupies my time. It will hopefully make the Karamanids like me a little more. So maybe I can befriend them. OMG, you have a little navy coming. Hello, little navy. It would be a pity if you just died. I mean, you're probably not going to die, but... Oh, you're gonna die. When we won that, so it's time to go march on the capital. Hi, Ionids. Oh, you're on your way here. So here's a big question. I don't want to raise levies if I don't have to. So if I follow you into Bergi... Oh, it looks like it thinks I'm going to win because I have regulars. So let's see how bad this is. Yeah, we're massacring them. Oh, goodness. We are shredding them. Oh, we are shredding them. We haven't really lost anyone. Like, people have backed out of the combat, but I'm seeing 0 casualties on our side. And... okay, we lost 49 people, and they lost 700. And we've obtained the defensive planner trait. Hi. A privateer captain went rogue? No, they became pirates. That's fine, they're not in our area. Okay, we're gonna just keep on going. If we catch them, we catch them. Auto balance up. And we'll do a little sieging in their capital for a bit. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Do I allow attaching? Yes. This is a show superiority war, so... Okay, we've got another fight. So let's pause for a bit, look at the actual situation here. So we have a combat. It looks like it's going on here. Die roll, no terrain. We have a topography, vegetation, and river crossing. So we're in the woods. We're in hills. And we crossed a river. So we have a -3 penalty from crossing a river into some wooded hills. But, again, we're just massacring them. Even when we lose the die roll, we're massacring them. Professional armies are so goddamn good. Okay, I want to take advantage of this early on. I think the Ottomans probably have professional armies. But, yeah. I don't think I'm going to spend my time or energy on raising my levies at the present moment, because these troops are fine, and we have plenty of manpower. And we are losing troops, but we'll recover them. Well, we hit 100%. Okay. Can we separate peace out? Or that entire province? No. It says you have reason. We can't abandon our allies until a year has passed in the war. Well. Where do we want to go next? Where's the provinces map mode? Zalmukla. This is our capital over here, I think. Not entirely clear where the province capital is. Are we recovering any troops here? We need to be an owned and controlled territory. Well, that's fine. We don't need to reinforce. I think this is probably our target city, so we'll aim for it. We are at our cap. Diplomat rise. Oh, we don't need to be conservative on diplomatic spending anymore. There we go. We probably don't need to be conservative on that either. Oh, hey! Battle! Oh, this is gonna be a massacre. They have no flanks. I will bring my fleet over to help with the siege. Help supply the siege. Where are the Caraminids? Oh, they're up here. Oh, you have so many. You're fine. We can handle that over there. Okay. So we got nothing out of that war, except hurting our rival. But you know what? I think that's fine. We hurt our rival. Do we get any share of the war reps? No. Yeah, so we don't get anything out of that war long term, but that's fine. Here's the big question. Yeah, the troops will be fine. How far of this? Oh, I can... Hex, yeah, we're good. We're making enough money from people giving us things that we don't need to worry too much about anything. Fort expert. Eh. I don't think we're building any new forts for a bit. Oh, they're no longer a valid rival. That is so sad. Caraminids, I just helped you. I just helped you in that war. I help you, and this is how you reward me. Caraminids. Also, those fucking autos. Honestly, I kind of want to declare a rivalry here. Doesn't look like I can. Hey there, Byzantine, buddy. How far are you? Minus 21. I don't think we're going to be able to friend you up anytime soon. We definitely need to do another war to secure some assistance, though, because the Ottomans are becoming big. Okay, so let's begin... Actually, let's begin... with the Defensive League. The only people are willing are these two. That's not great. We kind of are standing alone. Who's interested in giving us some money? The Pope. Thank you for the money, the Pope. Aquelia might have some money for us. You can only do it once per chunk, though. Well, that's fine. Okay, the Pope is gonna give us more money. And see, our troops are already recovered. So good. How many troops do the Ottomans have? I want to be able to fight the Ottomans. Let's start looking here. 6,000 troops. That's a problem. Let's see. What's our army layout here? All infantry. I think we get a couple units of armored horsemen. Yeah, so I do feel like we need to have a few units of armored horsemen. I'm going to make 4 of them. And I'm going to just make them all in Smyrna because that's where the army is, and they can join up there because I'm not in a hurry. But I think that's where I need to be building. I need to be building to prepare to fight the Ottomans. That is really the end of the day. I think that war just proved we can already stand toe-to-toe with any of the minor Beyliks. The Ottomans are the problem. So that's just what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to chill and prepare. We are still close. We're actually not that much closer. That war was very fast. I was expecting it would take longer. I was also expecting maybe we'd get something out of it instead of just the Karamids rivaling us. Okay, no. You don't need to worry. You can come join the Navy. I only need 1 Navy. And honestly, I don't think I need much in the way of like a transport navy. I need a galley navy. Okay, so we're here. I don't want to request any military sponsorship. Can I curry favors with Byzantium? Yes. I think it is in... Byzantium doesn't realize it because they haven't seen how strong our troops are. But it is in Byzantium's interest to ally us. And we're going to also curry favors with Hungary because, again, just look at the diplomacy map mode for Hungary here. PU over Poland, vassals of Croatia, Bosnia, Moldava, eating Bulgaria. Hungary is unstoppable. I don't think there's much benefit for Hungary to be friends with us like there is for the Byzantines, but I'm still going to try and kiss Hungarian ass. We can get them on our side. That will help with the goal of fight the Otto-Turk. And then also, do I actually have a truce with you? Causes belly target. Yeah, they have a truce with us until after we've unified, so they're not the big issue. Now the question is, you. Saruhanids. You're allied with... Oh, you're rivaled with Genoa. Your enemy's there. You don't have any friends. You have some truces. Can I just war you? I have a no CB. Your maximum is less than my current, and they're all levies. Hi. I'm just going to come eat your stuff real quick. It's about, you know, it's about bringing us together in order to defend, right? I'm not being aggressive here. I'm being proactively defensive. It's for their good. It's for their own good. I bring them under my thumb, and they're safe from the Ottomans. Okay. What all is involved in this? Oh, it's all the one province. Okay. So... We should have the full occupation relatively soon, I think. Yeah, that one's coming over. Hey! We have it. So, give me all of Saruhan. And all your money. We will protect it from... We will protect you from the Ottomans. And look, our horsemen are ready. Okay, we're not going to be able to integrate that until Smyrna is integrated. So it's going to be double extra, not any use, but, you know, it's fine. These Turkic patriots aren't a problem. So we're back to just waiting for 1359. I guess we could attack the Karasinids, but honestly, I don't want to attack anyone else for the time being. What I will do, though, I think, is I will start building a spy network in the Ottomans. We need to start screwing with the Ottomans, I think. And minus 25. You're definitely, like, not... Yeah, you're minus 45. Can I get you close enough? I don't think I can. So, if I just look at people who might be interested in an alliance, Cyprus is fairly close, actually, and would actually be useful. Go with the Pope. How far are you? Minus 9. I'm going to touch up opinion on the Pope again, see if I can't get the Pope to actually ally me. And Cyprus, I'm going to touch up on too. I think I might actually be able to get the Pope and Cyprus to commit to joining an alliance, and then we'll be able to fight the Ottomans. I mean, we'll be able to fight the Ottomans anyway. We're going to have, you know, we already have 800 troops. I think I would like to add another 100 armored horsemen. Oh, we don't have the money. Yeah, so we'll have to ask for money soon. Money again. Next time we ask for money, we'll build some more horsemen and then some more crusaders. We've been contacted by a group of Karaman dissidents who claim to have a vast network ready to force the Karaman Bey to adopt to a pro-hospitalier course. We can provide them with the necessary funds. They're most likely lying. Their claims have excited many influential people. So we can make our estates, our military estate happy for some money, piss off the Karamids, or we can lose prestige. Okay, Karamanids, how far are you from being happy? Because honestly, I would like to be friends with everyone but the Ottomans in the short term. Get fucked. Get fucked, Karamanids. We helped you, and you betrayed us. Get fucked. You're not the threat, otherwise I would be smacking you more hardcore. You can see the Ottomans here, too. Just staring down. Oof. This is so much. Incidentally, I come over to my diplomacy. Can we request funds again? Yes. From the Pope, even. Thank you, my Popey beloved. I'm not going to go crazy, though, because I am losing money at the present moment. I do want, I think, 2 more units of armored horsemen. And 1 more unit of Crusader Knights. Maybe a little overboard, but I have 20 months until my funds run out, and I'm pretty sure I can go back and beg Papa for more before then. It's money even. What is money even? If I really run into problems, maybe I spend a little bit less on all this stuff. I'm literally pissing money down the drain. It's fine. The Pope will pay. Speaking of the Pope. -9. Are we capped? We might be capped. We're not capped here. Okay. We've gained cores. But we have not gained the core here. We gained cores on all the other stuff around them. Okay. You're our only core that we need still. Really just that we're having trouble with. I want to move my capital to Smyrna. We need more money. We need positive stability. And we need to finish coring. Which I think Smyrna is going to be the last place that joins us. Hey! Let's promote the state religion. Why not? So, clergy are happier. We gain missionary zeal for 10 years if this passes, which will help us convert the local population. Hey! Don't like the loss of Greek support, because we are aiming for Greek support. That's fine. We will. We still have a few more years until we move our capital. And we will be moving our capital. If we check our control, what's our control actually looking like over here? Got it up to 32% in the capital. Let's go. That control is absolute ass. The funny thing is the control's going to be ass the other way around in a moment, but that's perfectly fine. We cannot choose a side because we're not actually in Italy. Otherwise, we'd side with the Pope. How is Pope doing? Pope, do better! You're our benefactor. I want you to win. Black Death has gone through and killed 50,000 of our people. Well, sucks to be them. Honestly. Gosh, you have higher average control? Because they've been cored, they have like 40% potential core control. It's only Smyrna here that is a problem. Only Smyrna. With its Greek orthodoxy. Get integrated, Smyrna. Oh my gosh. We'll make you our capital. We'll move our capital here, and then... But actually, this means... How is your control getting affected? For the time being. Your monthly change. Well, you're still making plenty without the guy, so... I'm gonna change you, and I'm gonna tell you that you need to integrate Saruhan. And it'll take a while to integrate. But I think... Well, that's because you're kind of a mid-military guy. Well, when Smyrna's integrated, we'll swap out who's doing the integration and go from there. My name is being visible. Hey! We got more military bonuses. Alright, it's time to beg for money. Can I beg for funding yet? See, we're so close to losing that. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll spend a little bit less on that. And a little bit less, not much less on that. Happy now? I mean, most of our money, most of our expenses are going to our military. Which is fine, but still. For the time being, while we're at peace, can I have you patrol the seas? So, the strict dictatorial attitude of Commander Raoul Bernard has provoked the Agricoi and Astoi of our bailiwick, who demand the commander's attempt to limit superstitious practices cease. We can lose devotion, which costs us money, or we can say F you, which costs us money. But honestly... Our estates are quite happy. Well, those two aren't really, but... Get fucked. Chill. We passed state religion. Let's go. Okay, we're back to speed 4ing, I think, for a bit. There we go. I told you we could beg for more money before we were done. Papa, give us money. We're not spending that money for a bit. None of these people are willing yet. -5? Why are you getting further away? Don't get further away. Papa. Smyrna is now part of our patrimony. Okay. How much will it cost us to move our capital? 143. So we will have to take out a loan. And possibly a couple more. But it is of vital importance that we move the capital to the mainland. Do we have anyone here who's willing to give us more than 0 ducats? Most of these people are fucking nothing. I would like 2 ducats. Kingdom of Hungary, please sponsor us. I thought you already were. I guess we took too much money off of you. That's gonna explain. That explains a bit, I think, of why we lost a bunch of money. We already have alliances with the banks. The banks. We have alliances with both banks. That's great. I love that for me. I don't think that there's any value for it, but I like to imagine that I'll find a use for that in the future. Okay, we finished integrating Smyrna, so your job now is actually to... still a military thing. Okay, so your job is to get fired, actually. I'd like to replace you with this guy. He's even better there, so... Could I replace you with someone better? No. Okay. So you're going to be... You're good enough, anyway. You can... Convert to Catholicism in Smyrna. They have proposed that we do some things. Yay. Hooray for things. Okay, so we've moved, and now that we've moved, our control should start going up dramatically. Oh, we haven't actually moved yet. That's why. Well, the capital will be moved soon. And then I don't even know what we're gonna do. Probably. When's our truce up with you? $1360. Genoa. What are the Carasids here? They're an subject of the Ottomans. So we are really just waiting on war with these folks to our south or the Ottomans. Well, I think we should prepare for this. I don't want to do another no CB. Let's... Build a spy network here. Couple spy networks just running here. Or recurring favors with Hungary. Hungary, you're not actually of any value. Cyprus might become an ally if we get favors. So these curry favors with them. Hey! For many years, our policies have motivated a large majority of our population to dutifully assent and expect religious ceremonies. The Kleros has shown its thanks by in turn making supportive comments about the government. Free stability, let's go! The people love that we're moving the government into Spirny. Whew. Ooh. Okay. Hernia is telling me that we're going to be taking a shit soon. Not yet, but soon. Be prepared, anyone watching. Oh, soon is now. Okay. We will BRB. Let's get into a position where you can see our name. Aha. Burp. Alrighty, we are back. Fading off into Terra Incognita as I get my BRB off. Ooh. Okay. So, I think we are still in wait mode for 1360. And the thing we'll be doing while we're in wait mode is we'll be begging money from the Pope or from Hungary every few years or every few months until it's time. We'll do our integration and we'll continue expanding our standing army. Kind of the question is how far we can go in deficit before we can't build our army up any further. I think we do need to start getting more troops there. Yeah, so I think we need to get more. We need to get more Crusaders. I think we have enough horsemen for now. Let's look a little bit more at our military. Like, I want to know a little bit more about our troops. Tell me about our troops. Crusader Knights here. One shock. Right, that's what that is. One combat power. One frontage. One combat initiative. 2 combat speed. 100% flanking ability. Minus 5% damage taken. Minus 5% morale damage taken. So they're a good, solid backbone. We have a few archers. I'm not sure what our point of our archers are. Higher initiative. Okay, so our archers are just higher initiative, but they take more damage. I think maybe 2 more units of archers, just 1 archer in each back row. Armored horsemen here take more attrition. Have more unit weight. They have more strength, more speed, more flanking ability, more initiative. More maintenance? I'm running a question why I don't. I think I do want just a mixed group, so I think I am thinking I want like 2 more archers, so I have 1 archer in each bit. And then like 2 knights. But I am not seeing a penalty for overbuilding cavalry, which is interesting. Lose devotion, lose money. You know, we're making money right now, so we'll go ahead and spend it. It's fine. More research. Let's get RGO size. No CB war cost would be not lovely. More food production. More supply limits. I should probably build some supply grains. And how much do we have as far as levies? Only 1,000 levies. We're expected to have 219 regulars, and we have 1,000? Well, we're going to have more. After we ask for more money, we're going to have more, because I want to be able to fight against them. Although, is that their regular cavalry? They have only a handful of regulars? Oh, goodness gracious. I think we might have more regulars than the Ottomans. I don't think it's enough to cover the gap in how many freaking... Oh, Oh, they're fighting the Karamanids. Sheesh, you know, Karamanids, you should have been like, hey, buddy, be friends after that war, but no. Cyprus, join me. And we're going to spend some money. Thank you for joining me, Cyprus. This means I actually don't need to be currying favors with Cyprus anymore, I don't think. I don't think we need the opinion either. Well, we can let the opinion finish naturally. We don't need the Pope's opinion. Our faith and fervor, we have elected to take up funding the apostolic tax. Time has come for us to fulfill our financial responsibilities. We lose $7, the Papal States gets a fraction of it. You know what? The Pope gives us so much money. Speaking of so much money, yeah. Speaking of asking for funds, we give you $7, you give us 140. Yay, we have money. Let's go ahead and build 2 more units of archers. There we go. 2 more units of archers. That way we can have a unit of archers on each flank as well as in the center. And that will help us, you know, start fighting the flanks faster. And then the faster we get the flanks down, the faster we can bring everyone to bear in the middle. We're all professional army all the frickin' time. Then 1360, we go to war. Okay, looks like the Karamanids lost their war. That's not great. TBH, I would like the Ottomans and the Arachnids to start fighting. Or maybe the Byzantines? I'd like them to fight one of them before they fight me. I would like to have that as like an opportunity. But I also know that I am not likely to get what I want. Speaking of things I want. We don't have the diplomat. We need Deus Vult. That is so sad. Where's Deus Vult? Come on, where's the one that gives me my CP? My CP, I want to focus fire that. Do I need army professional armies first? Ugh. No. Have the peasant levy as an option. That might be helpful, actually. To grab sooner to just flush everything out. Lose some stability. Gain the antagonism. Who cares? We're gonna have so much antagonism. We're not gonna have friends over in this part of the world. Strip that from the queue. And then queue up... Where was it? Peasant levies. Where are you? That'll help with our everything. Is that the only thing we don't have? Oh, it's because we're Greek. Because we changed ourselves over to Greek. No, it's because we moved our capital to the Middle East that we can get that. Okay. Good to know. I don't think I'm interested in spending that sort of money for the time being, but good to know. Okay, so we've got 1,200 people here. We're really not having any problems. Do I want to just get a few more Crusaders? Yeah. A couple more Crusaders. And then I think we're going to be running into the limits of where I feel comfortable as far as manpower recovery is concerned. %2 of valid pops. Okay. And as our people are concerned, how many peasants do we actually have? 83,000. So 1% is 832, 2% is 1,600. 1,600 peasants? 1,600 peasants on top of the 1,200 nobles and the 1,400 regulars. I mean, we might be able to beat the Ottomans with that. We might be able to. Our favoritism has not been gone unnoticed. Well, prestige? What the hell is prestige? Our noble estate's unsatisfied. Come on, noble estate. Cheer up, milites. That's discipline, fort limit, tax efficiency. Is there anything we can give you to make our military better? Army tradition? I like that, actually. Proximity cost through land down, I like. Oh, I think we're going to be giving some things over to the nobles. We can make the peasants eat less food, which will save us money. Yeah. Let's start handing out some benefits to the nobility. Here, let's begin. Let's begin with army tradition. Gives us half again as much control, so that's fun. Do we have anything here that's gonna Do we actually get anything, be benefits from our clergy? Specifically, I'm looking for clergy levies. Oh my gosh, we're going to be fighting war on other religions so much. Give me that. Just have more power. You don't give me anything of value. Peasants. No, I don't want fewer levies. I want more levies. Okay. I don't want that, but now lordship is not what I want. Let's get Borderlands control up. Who's unhappy now? The burgers. Well, we might have to actually give the burgers something to cheer them up. And then... serfs. Okay, and we need to give the burgers something that'll make them happier. Control over the coinage. There you go. Everyone's happy. And we can even mint more, probably, at the end of the month. No, typhus. So sad. Heresy in Smyrna, Waldensians. Waldensians. Well, we're converting the place already, so it's fine. Okay, it doesn't look like we can actually improve our minting any. That's fine. We have a loan. Repay that shit. Can I spend more on stability? That's not until after we've asked someone for more goodies. Okay, is there any CBs I can make on you? Okay, where's Deus Vult? Age of the Renaissance, requires church attendance day, requires clerical literature, requires intensive agriculture, requires mills. We should be able to beeline that. I think I want the peasant levy first, but like, where if we go into